message. Use vocal variety smoothly and naturally. John will be speaking from 5 to 7 minutes and will be evaluated by Ms. Frances Cowell. Everyone, please help me welcome Toastmaster John Twoney. Tales of a Teacher, Toastmaster John Twoney.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my favorite topic, teaching. I'm so excited. I want to share my teaching experience with all of you. I've had various experiences as a teacher. I've substituted and I've taught from kindergarten through 12th grade. And I'll tell you, if these classrooms could tell stories, they're just different wild adventures. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take everybody on a guided tour down the rabbit hole into the world of teaching. And once we enter in there, you're going to see the bizarre, the strange, the unusual, and just the downright just outlandishly outrageous. So let me start out with, I've had some funny experiences as a teacher. I've had situations of students, they come into class, they look like they're ready to go to work, they sit down, they work, and then a few minutes later they're out like a light. I mean literally I've seen students just almost hit their head on a keyboard and just conk out. And you know how the keyboard, when you press the button, it just keeps going. It just I've seen it before, and it looks bad, but just, at the moment it's fun. You're at work, you're awake, you're doing work, and someone next to you is sound asleep. I've even had students that love to sing in class. I've seen students try to serenade another student in class. Even I've seen students use a fan, like if it's a hot summertime, and they'll try to get that auto-tune effect that you see some of the R&B artists use, and they'll try to sing through a fan to another student to get that sound come out of them. I remember one time I had a student come in, and I'll just say she's having a bad hair day. Her hair just was doing its own thing, whatever it wanted to do. I'm a guy, so I don't know anything about hair. I know it's on my head, but when I saw her come in, she gave me this look without saying a word. Look at my hair, it's puffed out. I'm not doing any work today, so that was a situation where, okay, I'll give you a note. I'll send you to your counselor, see what we can do. But it just amazes me some of the little things that students can get bent out of shape over. There's plenty of things. I've had students that have won awards, and this one girl in particular, for some reason, she was real upset about it. And I'm asking her, okay, you won an award for being the student of the week, and she said, well, it doesn't match my clothes. I want to walk down the hallway and parade and show off that what I have, but it doesn't look right. I'm embarrassed. I don't want to show this off. I've even had students with attendance problems. They don't show up, and then they ask, well, gee, why am I not finished with class? I say, well, you're never here, so how can you? If you're not here, you can't be working, doing your work. There's also, I've had situations where students have had some sad situations where they come from broken homes, whether it's been drugs or alcohol or abuse, or I've even had students that have been abandoned where they've actually had to live out on their own. So there's some experiences that haven't always been the most pleasant thing to hear about when a student wants to open up to you. And some students have even had some just unusual things happen. I would post up on my classroom wall a progress chart, either a spreadsheet or showing different types of graphs showing how each student has progressed in the class. Because every day I had this one male student, he would kind of look at me, just kind of like, he would just give this face, and he would kind of walk away from it every day. And then I finally, as I had a chance to talk to him one day, I said, do you have any questions or concerns about this progress chart? And he would say, well, it just offends me. And I would say, well, what's offensive about it? Well, I'm not in first place all the time. I said, but you're making progress. So if you're up there, then you're making progress. And instead of trying to teach them some more constructive tool and be something to be upset about. I've also had students always trying to find a way. I've had some students try to find a way to get out of work or get out of the classroom, where they would say, man, I got to go to the bathroom now. I say, well, there's 5 minutes left in the class. Can't you hang on? No, I can't. I got to go. And lo and behold, you find out they just want to go head out in the hallway and just socialize. And you go, well, I thought you had to use the bathroom. Yeah, I had to go meet so-and-so in the bathroom and go talk about whatever's going on. I've had students that they're working, and all of a sudden, this one student, he just jumped up and started, for no reason at all, he started like jerking his body around. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, something's there. Something's bothering me about that computer. I don't know. I'm telling him, I said they're all the same computer. What's wrong? I don't know. It's just not my number. That computer has a different number on it. Because I put numbers on each computer so we keep track of which computer they were using. So sometimes students just act out in ways that you wouldn't believe. I even had students talking to themselves, so you kind of hear a student having a conversation with themselves, so they're arguing with themselves, and you're going, okay, there's no one next to them. Who are they talking to? And so you would ask yourself after having all these experiences with students, every grade level, and just all the strange, unusual things that can happen with students, you're asking yourself, why do I teach? What would possess me to actually go into teaching? And just to sum it up real quick, basically, teaching has been a rewarding opportunity for me. It's been very unique to have a chance to interact with a diverse group of students from all walks of life. It's just something I wouldn't have any other way. So it's just something I really, really enjoy doing. Thank you.
Glad teaching is for somebody, because it ain't for me. I could not teach no one about this chart. Are you in mine? Miss Joyce.
Yes.
Could you give the time to Mr. Twoney, please?